Oh yeah, we all live in a submarine. But hey lads, what colour was our submarine? Shut up, Ringo! I'm bawling out of control! What? He's bawling? He's bawling? Yeah, let's bloody go!
Kind regards, masses, it's me, Heiiiiiiiiieiiiieiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiilistening to for pre-stream was What Will Tomorrow Bring by Western Digital. Because, you know, what will tomorrow bring? We'll never really know. It's just it's a nice, chill, almost haunting vaporwave track. Like you can barely hear it. It's just very nice and ambient. Gives that distant nighttime vibe. But yeah, I don't know. It just came up in the pre-stream playlist. But let's see. And then the pre-stream video was Ball McCartney by Hydraulic Beanbag. I love the animation on this, like all that claymation. I don't know if they use actual claymation models or if they use Blender or something, but either way, like, you know, it gives that claymation feel, and it's just so funny seeing the Beatles, they ballin', making it look like a fucking sports anime. But yeah, I'll definitely credit the song and the video whenever this YouTube VOD is up. But how are we doing today, Tuna? What's up? How are we doing? I hope that you had a better day than I did. Yeah, like, man, I don't know, like, I couldn't sleep last night. And I only slept for like 2 hours, and then after that, I was just, I've just been up. And so, you know, that's kind of why I'm starting the stream earlier than usual. Because I want to try to get sleep in sooner. But yeah, no, I couldn't sleep, so I was like, I mean, initially I was just like, oh, I'm gonna watch King of the Hill. But then I didn't get tired after that, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep watching more King of the Hill. I watched at least up to episode 6. Oh man, the character dynamics just get interesting. But like the last one that I saw, they had a little in memoriam for Dale's OG voice actor, which was nice. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying this season so far. It rained there today, which means you get a migraine. Oof, that sucks. Do you usually get migraines with rain? That sucks. I really like rain, so like having, you know, putting the rain in migraine, that sucks, dude. And you're welcome. I'm the nail in the Watch King of the Hill coffin. Yay! Congrats! Yay! I'm honored. Yeah, I know. Like I've had so many people telling me to watch it too, and I wanted to. It's just I don't have Hulu, so I wanted to like at least stream, or pair the, you know, King of the Hill on a pirated site through one of my TV monitors. I can't do it in my room for whatever reason. I don't know. It like refuses to AirPlay, but yeah, no. Like Anthony was telling me to watch it. I think Charlie was like, "Oh, I'm watching it too," and then Dick was like, "Oh, have you watched it yet?" And I'm like, "Oh, I haven't." It was like I was like saying I was gonna pirate, and he was like, "Oh man, you're not contributing the money. You're not paying for these or like contributing to the actors and the or like the creators." And I'm like, I'm not paying for Hulu. But yeah, no, I will say it's different, but you know, it still has that King of the Hill humor charm. There were like there's jokes that, you know, really made me laugh a lot. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. So it is spreading. Yeah, everyone will watch King of the Hill now. But yeah, let me see. I'll go ahead and get the game set up. But yeah, this is going to be a nice break from the last night's Rido bullshit. Oh my god, I'm just here for, I am here to read, and to chill and have some story. H-pop propane hunters. Oh, I mean, okay, I'd watch that. I'd watch that. Oh, that's right. I don't know why when I do like the actual game display, for OBS, it likes to do the screen flickering. but there we go, that's fixed. Alright, and excuse me. I get this. But yeah, I've got a nice cup of tea. Yeah, it's so weird. I like tried everything. Like I tried to like I did like meditation, deep breathing. Then in the daytime I was like, okay, I'm gonna scuba da poopa in the backyard. Did some like exercises, but nothing was working. So I'm just running on 2 hours of sleep. But hopefully, I was even like, you know, eating, starving myself, trying to exhaust myself. But yeah, and I tried to drink tea, nothing worked. So hopefully, I mean, I was yawning like a few hours ago, but not completely like tired. So we'll see. I know, I thought I was gonna win that stupid fight too. That's such bullshit. Like, it's one of the, like, remember Agni and Rudra from DMC3? Like, anytime there's like two bosses and it's like, you know, you gotta take them down at the same time. You literally have to take them down at the same time, otherwise the other one gets powered up. But yeah, no, like, I didn't think that, the one other one had a little more HP than the other. I honestly thought my Kuzunoha Rapture would finish them off. But yeah, no, he's like, I'm powering up, and then I got hit, so this sucked. Should have swapped. You stayed up all night, didn't want to sleep a bunch today, but you did anyway. Man, for real though. I mean, thankfully this is an off day for me. I have to work tomorrow, but like, I don't know. Tyler is here. He's gonna play some Hunt, or he was playing some Hunt, but yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, either way, I'm glad that you did sleep at least. Unless you had stuff to do, then like, I guess I did get things done, but oh, I did also work. I finished my assessment for therapy services, so now they're submitted. I'm gonna meet with her on Sunday, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, no, I couldn't fall asleep. It's alright. Hopefully I'll catch up on sleep tonight. Anyways, last time on Hakuoki, oh my god, dude, Sanan did Sen dirty. He like called her over, like tricked her into thinking that Yukimura needed to tell her something, and then he's all like, "Oh, I'm going to do the Dio kiss," and I guess like he transferred blood to her or something, so now she's under his control. Also, Kazuma is an ally of ours now. He's like, yeah, fuck Sanan. So that's weird, but okay. Thanks. I hope therapy goes well too. Yeah, I've never really done like, you know, full-on therapy services. Back when I was younger though, like cause like I am a quiet person, but I was much quieter back in the day. So like I went to therapy for communication skills, but I mean I didn't get medicated or diagnosed or anything. But yeah, this is, I feel like this would be more like, you know, standard therapy, I think. But we'll see how it goes. She sounds nice, like, cause she did the phone consultation last Sunday, and she was pretty thrilled to hear that I work in crisis. So it's like, oh cool, you already understand like coping skills and stuff, so that's cool. But yeah. Anyways, let's get right into it. We sprinted underneath flickers of moonlight. Soon the eastern sky lightened with the approach of dawn. Huh? Oh, if this was a drinking game. Damn. Really? I still have a lot of energy in me. You went to a therapy, got an old boomer who was like the opposite of you. He told you to stop smoking weed and playing video games. Realized you're fine on your own. Yeah, and like, you know, not everyone gets along with their therapist, unfortunately, but yeah, I mean, you do you, right? Like I get with the weed if it's like really impacting your life, but like video games, come on, man, can't give up the vidya. That's not true. Enter the Gungeon has a couple bosses, Trigger Twins and Kill Pillars, where they power up once. Oh no. They power up once, only one of them's left. Thankfully, they are, in your opinion, still less powerful than when they're in their group. Oh, really?
You get the second clue here?
Yeah, excuse me. That's like, yeah, normally it's like, oh, they just power up. So that's thankfully, that is good. But then that is your opinion too. But, you know, if it's easier, if you perceive it as easier, then hell yeah, man. Or if it's easier to you. You're such a perfectionist in Gungeon. If you mess up and don't perfect everything, you want to restart. Damn, I feel like that sometimes.
That'd been funny though.
Well, in that case, then sure, I can rest for a bit. I'm fine. I'm not tired at all. Thank you, Heiiiiiieiiiieiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii of its roots. To be honest, my calves and knees were throbbing. After we'd parted ways with Kazuma, we'd kept on running through the rugged terrain, the forest so dark I couldn't see where I was stepping. Hey, Heiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiil Are you ready? Ready for the fight with Sannan? Heisuke's expression froze. Yeah, it's Heiisuke versus Keisuke. Heisuke hadn't seemed to fall into despair ever since we talked.
People are here.
But I wasn't sure he'd prepared himself for what was to come. Heisuke let out a small sigh, a lonely smile on his face. With therapy, not necessarily going to be prescribed anything or diagnosed. Yeah, like, I really don't think I'm going to need prescription. Hopefully. I mean, either way, it's whatever, but, you know, I'm a little... I know I always hear the horror stories of, oh, my medication's not working for me. Hell, even you, like, with your dosages, because, like, you know, of course, when you first start, the effects don't really kick in that well, or maybe they'll have side effects, but... We'll see. We shall see. Okay. That's your unprofessional opinion. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. He half closed his eyes, listening to the wind softly blowing through the night. Heisuke exhaled calmly.
Oh, I got shy here. One's still above.
But he's an asshole. Fuck's on him, man. Hold on, I think I should bring the volume up a little bit. Yeah, okay. Kinda echoey. See, that's I don't really know how to fix that, cause if I switch to this overlay, the screen starts flickering, and then I don't know if that solves the echoey problem. Like,
are you still fighting one out there?
or I guess. Yeah. I don't know if that changes the audio or anything, but I'm not really sure what's...
Over here when you start burning after we loot.
I'm not sure what's causing the echo.
You guys up top?
Cause it's like... Oh, maybe it's my microphone here. I don't... If I move my microphone slightly, like, if I put it down here, I don't know if that'll help a little bit. Cause the speakers... No, the speakers aren't even that close to the mic. It just... My mic is just really good at picking up noise. I guess. I don't know. Well, let me see how this does. Yeah, sorry, I can't really do much about that. What do you mean? I don't know, he might have on his own anyways. Heisuke, that... I wanted to tell him that wasn't his fault, but... The sadness on his face made me stop.
Down here. He's over here. He's He's on the other
会
side
う
of
人
this.
ともう一度会う時までに自分の頭できちんと考えて答えを出さ
Yeah,
せる
you
んだ
don't know why the game's so quiet.
他人に出してもらった答えに
Actually,
安易に
I'm
取り
pretty sure I had max volume
またろく
for
な
the
結
game
末になら
settings
ねえ顔した
itself. Let me see. Let me see really quick. Oh yeah, well, there was some good stuff to the day. Kyler, the kiddo, and I went out for some ramen because we hadn't gone out for dinner in a while. So it's like, okay, let's go out for dinner. So the good stuff. Voices on max. Yeah, voices on
I
max.
saw him in Dark Side over here.
You think Heiiiiiieiiiieiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii It does tend to get quieter. Or the voice direction tends to get quieter. Oh yeah, just had some good old ramen. Thankfully, like, there's a ramen place just, like, not even 5 minutes away from my house. Like, living in this house, we are closer to a lot more establishments, so that's cool. What else? Wait, what else? Oh yeah, the ramen. Good stuff. HeiiiiiieiiiiieiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiAnd it's like, oh, we're eating Japanese food that's perfect for hakuoki. I'm like, yeah, you know it. In every calm and collected word he uttered, I could see glimpses of the anguish he'd been bearing all this time. But he wasn't trying to avoid it. He was doing his best to face it head on and come up with his own answers. I have never played Disgaea. Disgaea? It's on my list. Not like immediately, I will say, but you know, I've heard things about it. I mean, you know, maybe I like my RPGs, but yeah. Yeah, what is your opinion of it? What do you think of it? Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Classic commercial. Don't worry too much. Please, I have to say don't worry too much. I don't care if that's wrong. Well, I mean, I do care. I will go back, but we have to choose don't worry. I don't care. It's not a drinking game stream, but still. Okay, so dangerous opinion, but you think that Disgaea is Final Fantasy Tactics but good. Fun so far. Yeah, I don't, you know, I don't really hear too many people talk about Tactics. I don't really know what the general consensus is on Tactics, but okay. Interesting.
Right here.
Yeah, let's see. Don't worry too much. Heiiiiiieiiiiei. Don't worry so much about it, okay? I'll be here to listen whenever you need me to.
大丈夫だよ。もう
Was that right?
情けねえことは言わねえからさ。
It wasn't right. Fuck. Hold on. Go back. Go back. Where is it? Was it? What was the other choice? Are you serious? What chapter are we on? Oh no. Okay, we gotta say hold his hand. Yeah. No. Of course you gotta hold his hand. We gotta get closer. To love you up. Do 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 do. It would have been easy to spit out words of comfort or encouragement, but that wouldn't be enough to convey everything I felt. Without another word, I stood up and walked over to Heiiiiiieiiiiei.
He has a shotgun.
どうした
Hold his hand. Hi, Jaker, why did you say hold his hand out loud? Oh my god. Imagine. I could explode. I took a seat beside him, and gently took his hand in mine. It's your turn to say ho. Heiiiiiieiiiei froze, confused. Sorry, I know this is out of nowhere. I wanted to let you know I'm here, but I had a difficult time thinking of the best way to say it.
だからって
Nani? Hand holding? Oh, how lewd. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not want to? Grabbing his hand all of a sudden may have been an unwanted intrusion. Oh yeah, I remember the other thing that happened. So Kyler's his suit came in like for our civil wedding, and he got the top hat too, and like it came with the bow tie. You know, it was funny because like he just remembered the bow tie and the cufflinks and stuff, and he accidentally put it in the box, which he was about to throw away. He was like, wait, where's the bow tie? It says it's delivered today. So thankfully we rescued that. But yeah, it's a pretty snazzy looking suit. Not bad. There are fake pockets, which is unfortunate, but well, actually, I don't know. Like, the suit jacket at least has some pockets, but there's like a vest underneath that has fake pockets. But yeah, it's like a black suit and it has like this what's that called? I think like argyle pattern, like a sparkly black. I know. Imagine if he threw it away. Good thing we caught it though. Good thing he caught it. But yeah. Yeah, and he paired it with the red glasses. It looks great. Got a top hat too, which actually wasn't cheap looking. Like it's actually a pretty decent hat, and it fit him. Like it was funny because we were looking through the reviews and they're all like, "Oh, the size guide is trash. Didn't fit me at all," but it fit him. So everything works out. Now I just have to wait for my dress to come in. Like. Oh god, that's right. Last night, I noticed I got an email from Monday and they're like, sorry, your package is delayed. Do you still want it? It's gonna take 12 to 15 days to ship. And I'm like, oh yeah, I want it. So yeah. Yes, we should totally wear the red glasses. I need to dig mine up from the parents' house. Like, they're still like lying around there. Grabbing his hand all of a sudden may have been an unwanted intrusion. My face flushed with embarrassment. And I tried to snatch my hand away when... Excuse me.
Yeah,
now he's getting loud. Put your glasses on. Nothing will be wrong. Exactly. Heiiiiieiiiieiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii What was that sound effect? Oh, the... Yeah, I don't... Yes, it did need the screen shake because he was super surprised. His hand was hard with calluses from years of training, and it was a little stiff, like he was nervous. After resting, Heiiiiiieiiiiei and I embarked up the trail to a cliff from which all of Sendai could be seen. The morning sun had already climbed high. How are you feeling, Heiiiiiiei? Yeah, now Heiiiiiieii's saying all the halls. He stole it from me. His hand was hard and stiff, huh? I see. I still had a suspicion that he was forcing himself to go on. But as far as I could tell, his complexion wasn't so pale as to cause concern. He directed his gaze towards the city. Hey Chuck, what's up? How are we doing today? You know, if I remember correctly, Sendai is where Araki is from. The infamous JoJo mangaka. As Heiiiiiei noted, it was past the time everybody should have been up and about, but it was completely deserted. Imagine if a kuribo suddenly popped out of Heiiiiiei's hair. I know, huh? His bangs kind of look like it could be a kuribo. I wonder if people have locked themselves up in their houses to hide from the Furies. Or if... Do you think all of the people down there might have become... Oh, it's fucking Kazuma.
いくらなんでもこの短い期間に町の人間すべてを羅刹に変えることなどできまい。
Oh, excuse me. Kazuma!
随分とのんきな行軍だったな。てっきりおじけづいて逃げ出したものと思っていたぞ。
ここまで来て逃げるわけねえだろ。
Oh, oh, Heiiiiiei.
お前こそまだこんなところにいたのかよ。
Yeah, dude, he's stealing all the halls now.
いつもあれだけでかい口叩いてるから、とっくに羅刹を全滅させちまったんだと思ったのに。
Gonna do some chores and change into PJs? Damn, bro, alright. Alright, okay, I see how it is.
天霧に命じて騒動を起こさせた。
Get your chores done.
城に侵入する。
Getting those jammies. Does Chuck, do you still drink Ensure? Damn, bro, I remember the good old days of the Ensure.
もしやと思うが。
Ensuring us a good time.
貴様の頭は昨日した話すら覚えておられぬほど出来が悪いのか。
なんだとてめえ。
Heiiiiiei, calm down. You too, Kazuma. This is no time for us to be bickering. All of us are here for the same reasons. At this point, we're practically allies. Yeah.
笑わせる
What the heck?
貴様らごとき
Cosmo,
が
this
戦力にな
fucking
ると
ass.
思うのか。特にそちらの子犬。以前江戸で辻斬りを働くまがい者どもを
He
切
did say
るのをため
Koinu,
らって
so
い
it's
たではない
puppy.
か。
This little pupper.
そんな
pup
甘い
of
考えの
Shinsengumi.
持ち主。
Or
か
pup of
つ
the
ての同
shogunate.
志を切ることなどできるのか。
What? How could someone so weak and naive as you possible strike down? There we go with these grammar errors. Kazuma's comment hit him where it hurt, rendering him silent for a moment.
確かにあの時は覚悟が決まってなかったけど、それでも三男さんは新選組総長で羅刹隊をまとめてた人だから、その始末をつけるのはきっと俺たち。
Whoa, whoops, sorry. Damn, he took a
その
long
始末を
pause
つ
there.
けるのはきっと俺たちじゃなきゃいけねえんだ。
We're taking them down with the power of God and anime on our side. Kazuma stared intently at Heisuke for a brief moment. Soon, his expression relaxed.
相変わらず時代錯誤な連中だ。気合だけで勝利できる相手ではあるまい。
そりゃ俺だって分かってるけど。
まあ貴様が持ち合わせているのは気合以外にないだろうからな。
なんだと、てめえこそ達者なのは剣の腕だけじゃねえか。
Heisuke, stop letting him get to you.
We going
ああ、
after
そうだ
that
な。こんな人望なさそうなやつの言葉を本気にする必要なんてどこにもねえもんな。
Oh, whoops, my bad. Hold on.
dude? Coming towards you?
なんだと貴様
We should kill him in the water.
Oh, the smug, content look on Heisuke's face. I suppose I should be stopping them now.
本当のことじゃねえか。
The goofy awe music with Kazuma here is so different. You tell Kazuma he must be fun at parties. Yeah, right?
一族の
I
この俺を敬わぬ者など一人とても
wow, I would never expect something like this with Kazuma. That's funny.
本当か？あの天霧ってやつに危険な役目を押し付けて自分だけ楽してやがるじゃねえか。
Their banter was immature at best. They traded verbal blows with the wit and candor of children. What might one call them? Frenemies? It sounded so absurd as it came to mind, and yet it was so perfect. Sure, alright. So perfect, I let out a little laugh.
But they turned
お
around
い
and shot me in the
何
face.
笑ってるんだよ。
You aren't laughing too. Oh, heck, I'm laughing right now. Sorry, I really didn't mean to laugh. Both of you were becoming so frustrated, trading insults back and forth, that it looked so funny.
あってなどおらぬ
These two. Japanese word for frenemies? I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. Oh my god, really? There's probably gonna be a full version, but look at them. Look at them laughing. Maybe, oh my god, imagine they zoom out and Kazuma's there too. Damn, bro. All of it was so hilarious to me that I could no longer hold it in.
おい、何笑ってんだよ。
It was a very faint laugh, a little chuckle. My laughter pulled a smile from him. Oh yeah, he's
なぜ貴様まで一緒に笑っているのだ
oh man, it's yes, we did get the salty Kazuma zoom out. It was beautiful.
いや、俺にもわかんねえって。
Yeah, I like this route.
くそ、ダメだ。
This is a
こらえきれね
still the-
物を言う気が失せた。貴様はそのまま笑い死ぬがいい。
Kazuma was the leader of a demon clan. He'd opposed the Shinsengumi on numerous occasions, even going so far as to slaughter some of our closest allies. Yet here we were, exchanging jokes at one another's expense. Kazuma, who'd normally created obstacles for us at every conceivable turn, was now aiding us in our quest to defeat Sana. Such a peculiar and unexpected position to be in.
I wonder how they're seeing me, man. This is insane.
とりあえず仙台に着いたわけだし、まずは城を目指すとするか。
貴様のことなどどうでもいいが、その娘は死なせる。貴重な女を。
うるせえよ、死なせるわけねえじゃねえか。ほら行くぞ。こんなやつに構うのは時間がもったいねえ。
Aww. Oh. Okay. I ran after Heisuke, composing myself. It was time to confront Sanan. Imagine Kazuma trying to sleep at night and his eyes just shoot open, remembering them laughing at him. He gets all pissed off. I didn't want him to die, as he'd been one of our comrades. But I knew that was naive of me. If there were no other options, if it truly came down to a battle of life or death, then battle we must. I steeled myself as we headed down the mountain. Man, fuck Sana.
Do you see him?
He is no longer the man you once knew was your comrade. Ooh, chapter 4. I was gonna say that felt fast, but I guess we didn't really complete the chapter from last time. We just did a little continuation there. Kazuma and his jammies. With puppies on them. Oh yeah, no wonder he mentions dogs all the time. Our arrival in Sendai was greeted with a foreboding silence. It was so quiet, it seemed frozen in time. The sun was high, and yet there wasn't a single passerby. All one could hear was the spring wind rustling between the buildings. This served to our advantage, allowing us to roam with no immediate fear of detection.
Where was the barrel? Why did you put my barrel?
Oh, he liked cats in the Hakuoki high school game. Yeah, I remember that there was the whole thing with the stray cats or whatever. Or the stray cat. It was so lonely and quiet that I couldn't believe this was the most populated town in the Northeast. Suspicious. Night fell, the darkness only amplifying the dead silence. There were no lights in the window, no voices inside. It seemed like this town had already been taken over by Sanlan and his furies. Sure is quiet.
まさか町の人間が全員殺されちまったわけじゃない。
Feels like a spaghetti western. Sanlan envisioned a Fury Kingdom. Was this what he intended to make? We were on the main street, but all we could hear were our own footsteps. It felt like everyone here had died. Just then. Huh? There it is. I felt a presence behind me and stopped in my tracks. The feeling of being watched was palpable, and suddenly my feet felt rooted to the ground. Could this be? Heisuke noticed it as well. Reflexively, he grabbed a hold of his sword. Oh fuck, that was loud. Damn dude, he's on like Nagakura levels of loud. Heisuke yelled as he took his stance. Me too, bud. Two pairs of voracious red eyes spotted us, glaring at us from across a dimly lit pathway. Alright. The Furies held their swords aloft and lunged for us. Who can it be now? Damn, bro, Jacob be lagging. Heiiiiieiiiieiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii flash about to strike. Heiisuke, no! If you injure them, the blood will draw the others. Heiisuke suddenly paused. His eyes darted around, seeking an opportunity to run.
こっちだ
Heiisuke grabbed my wrist and took off running. The scent of blood spilled in battle would only draw more furies to us. He led me into a tight, narrow alleyway, and we shimmied to the other side, heading towards an abandoned home. Yeah, man, lag be trippin' and sucks, dude. I'm sorry I gotta deal with the lag. Wonder what is different today. Somehow we managed to lose them.
あいつら行ったか
Yes, I think so.
天霧が敵を引きつけるため騒ぎを起こすのは今日の夜ってことになってたはずだよな
According to Kazuma, yes. I think we've still got some time before the moon reaches its zenith. Sendai Castle was some distance away, and I wanted to err on the side of caution. As I played the scenario out in my head. Oh, ruh-roh. It's that time. Suddenly, Heiisuke dropped to his knees, clutching madly at his chest. Heiisuke! There it is again.
そうこんな時
I give him blood, of course. Here. I reached for my kodachi. Just double checking. Yep, that's right. I braced myself, swiftly sliding the sharp blade against my wrist. Heiisuke. No words were needed. By now, Heiisuke was intimately familiar with this process. I simply stuck out my bloody wrist. Yummers! Ah, there's that same sprite or art in a different background. He put his mouth to my skin. His tongue gently traced along the cut. His warmth, his breath, and the dull pain only reaffirmed the bond between us.
ありがとうな
There's no need to thank me. Maybe this was why I'd come all this way, to impart my blood onto him. Thinking of how I was able to relieve his pain, I could take comfort from even the dull ache in my wrist. I'll give you as much as you need. Hakuoki really be like, remember kids, self-harm is cool. Man. Especially if you're Yukimura. As long as you want it. Or as long as you want it. Forever. Feeling any better?
まあな
Well, your complexion's a lot better than earlier at least.
Same.
Although his face still looked as though most of the color had left it. That's good. Earlier you were writhing in so much pain, I wasn't sure you'd make it out alive. Heiisuke glanced at me calmly.
とっくに死んじまってたよお前がいな
Those eyes though, bro.
俺はずっとお前に助けられてきたんだ
Those eyes give me the you like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward energy. Those bedroom eyes. What? It's not like that at all. I didn't do anything special.
そんなことねえって俺は助けられてばっかりだよ多分羅刹になる前からずっとさ
Heiisuke took a seat beside me. Our shoulders nearly brushed together, and my heart began to race. You like my SpongeBob interpretation better? Thank you. I'm honored. I'm glad. We sat in comfortable silence.
俺さずっと考えてたんだ人の血がなきゃ生きていけねえ化け物になってまで拾った命をどう使ってどんな風に果てるのか
You like demon blood, don't you, Heisuke? What? You're no monster. Yeah, wait, let me see what the other choice was again. You're alive. I think we're supposed to tell him you're alive. I don't know. Well, let's see. What are you talking about? Heisuke, you're alive. So please don't talk like you've given up.
確かに生きてはいるけど、そう遠くないうちに命を落とすのは本当だろう。
Ah, you know what? Okay, we did fuck up there. Hold on. Or you know what? Just see how it plays
そ
out.
こからは絶対目をそらしちゃいけねえと思う。
Somebody's at the resupply.
だって俺は三男さんや羅刹隊のみんなさっき戦った奴らと同じ。ただあいつらと違うところが
We're
たった
fighting
一
him
つ
later,
だけあ
boss.
る。
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like that was gonna be. I felt like that line would be here too. Let's see. You're no monster. You're no monster, Heisuke. Before or after you drank the water of life, you've always been Heisuke. So please, don't tear yourself down like that. Excuse me, those were my honest feelings. But Heisuke didn't seem to take them in, smiling peacefully into the distance.
お前ならきっとそう言ってくれるだろうと思ってたけどな。
Heisuke is Heisuke.
俺
I
は
am a monader.
羅刹隊にいた
Maybe
大
not.
使たち
Just
が
where they were though.
さっき戦った連中と全然変わらない。ただあいつらと違うところ
Yeah,
が
okay,
たっ
there it
た
is.
一つだけある。
What do you have that I don't? Blue balls. And the aura. And your mother.
Careful, mate.
And what's that? Heisuke suddenly locked his eyes into mine. Dang old Pharaoh's man, I'll tell you what. His straightforward gaze, free of doubt, felt like it was piercing right into my heart. What was Heisuke talking about? My heartbeat quickened as he quietly spoke.
俺のそばには
Oh.
お前がいてくれるってことだ。
He flashed a wide, kind-hearted grin. His words replayed endlessly in my head. Me?
We're
Oh,
in tornado,
gaga.
what the heck?
Was I dreaming? It didn't feel real. I'm helpful to you? Yukimura helpful? Where is my super suit? How are we doing today, Duncan? What's up? You need me?
当たり前だろう。羅刹が血を飲まなきゃ生きられねえのと同じで、俺は
They're on me.
He choked up, as if overcome with emotion. He seemed to be at a loss for how to convey everything swirling in his heart. Finally, he took my hand.
俺はもうお前がいねえと生きられねえんだ。
His hand trembled anxiously. Oh, speaking of anxious, both anxious as hell and also excited for something else. What's on your mind? What's on your mind,
I
Donk?
saw a
いつ
red
まで一
shot
緒にいられるか
going that way.
わからねえけ
Donk
ど
donk. Man, I didn't. The word onk is just so funny to me. I'll never forget. Like, one of the PEC supervisors was like talking about how her kid or cousin or no, not cousin, nephew or something keeps calling her onk, and she's like, "Stop calling me that." Gruckle dunkle. Yeah, already had a metaphor moment.
こんな俺より未来がある他のやつのところに行く方がお前は幸せになれるかもしれねえけど
Bro,
それでも俺は
you the man.
お前が必
You
要
the
だ
man,
から
Heisuke.
だからこの先も俺と一緒にいてくれ
Oh, damn, bro. Ever since Heisuke drank the water of life. No, even before that, Heisuke had faced constant internal struggles. Gonna watch Superman later in Amsterdam with your friend Poe, but Chris hasn't sent you anything for 22 hours now. I've been worried for a hot minute. Now you can barely sleep. Yeah, no, I agree. I understand how you feel. Like, 22 hours, yeah. That's a bit to wait for.
2 minutes. Shit.
Wait, 22 hours?
You said you wanted to say how he feels. Now you need text from 22 hours and freaking girl, but I text you
Oh.
22 minutes.
Yeah, I know, you're funny. No, he's right though. Like sometimes it's like me and Kyler will be in the middle of a conversation and it's like I don't hear from him in 22 minutes and I'm like, what happened? But don't worry, she might be busy with something. Like it's evening. I don't know if she's got family stuff or like study stuff. I don't remember. I think, what did she say? University next week or something. But yeah, maybe she's prepping. I don't know. You gotta keep telling yourself she'll be all right. Honestly, just hope you forgot about family stuff. Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know. Isn't she usually more available later on anyways? She got into the weed! No! Praying for your Inkshade obsession to subside? Well, I don't know. So, hold on. I can't remember. Did you say that Inkshade has like a lot of good replayability or something? University starts the 26th. Same day as you, actually. Wow, what a coincidence. Damn, connected even through uni. Yeah, exactly. You can never forget about the family. Family. What if the family forgot about you? Ooh, the family never forgets. Because it's the family. Inkshade does have tons of replayability. Kyler's funny. The family can never forget about you, especially in Alabama. That's funny. But yeah, Inkshade has tons of replayability, okay. Yeah, so I don't know, we'll see if you keep playing. If you keep playing then, if it's still going strong, that brain rot might not go away for a while. Let's see, no. Even before that, Heisuke had faced constant internal struggles. He never let anyone see them until now. Also, Duncan, just to reassure you, I was talking with Chris, let's see, what was it? The other day, I talked to her around, 2 p.m. or something. And I did take a little bit to respond, at least 20 minutes. And then I don't get a response until, fucking, 9, 10 p.m. or something. And it's just a single yup. And I'm like, okay, cool.
You get distracted, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that is true. You asked if Matt could check up on her, see if he could reach her, but he hasn't responded either. Well, that's also the thing with time zones too. I don't know when you asked, but yeah. Cause you're just waking up or something, right? So Finish the story at 20 hours and your playtime is 48 hours now. Got all the achievements just today though. Okay, well not bad. You asked Matt since before you went to sleep? Okay. When is since before you... Yeah, these time zones, man, I'm confused. Cause that may very well just be, morning time for us, so I don't know. And then, who knows what Matt's got going on, too, so I don't know. I don't know. That is the thing that sucks about long-distance relationships, too, cause it's you guys don't see each other. And also, time zones. It's a big step.
You know what else sucks? Those little fish on the bottom of the sharks. They suck.
That's true.
But do they blow?
What if they might? Basically since early afternoon for Matt. Okay. And yeah, Chris is on the same time zone as us. California, Nevada, we're same Pacific time zone, so it's okay. So that's understandable. But yeah, I am unsure. There is an Easter egg in Inkshade that the creator told you about even months back when only the demo was out. Wow. Oh, that's crazy. Perhaps this is why he'd been so reluctant to share his feelings with me. But now he was opening up, and it made me so happy I could hardly contain myself. There was no greater happiness than knowing he cared for me. I gently squeezed his hand. Ooh. I looked into his eyes once, then shut my own. Heisuke tensed, surprised. The Easter egg is to get the lantern to flash rainbows and do some funky music like a disco ball. I love that. Funky fresh. Words became unnecessary. Oh, look at them. I felt a warm sensation on my lips. It's probably gonna zoom out, but aww. It's only now, a few days later, that you activate, activate the Easter egg. Or you discovered, Control plus L plus A plus N plus T all at the same time. Damn, that's like, okay, I guess that's not too bad. Got to spread some fingies there, but yeah. More than words ever could. I felt his love for me. Had anyone else, in my entire life, ever loved me as much as he did? I hoped this kiss was enough to convey my own feelings for him. Oh, let's see, message Chris after she went to sleep yesterday. Wasn't worried, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, like, what your dynamic is either, but something might have come up.
Send her memes.
Send her memes. You heard the man. It felt like something I'd been holding on to deep in my heart was finally melting from the heat of his body against mine. His arms trembled around me. I wanted him to hold me closer, but it seemed I would need to tell him directly. You don't have memes? Well, that's why you gotta find memes.
What?
Yeah, I gotta dig deeper. Yeah. Crazy that Easter egg took months though. Usually video game mysteries seemingly get solved in 24 hours these days. That's true, but I don't know. Like, people are constantly finding Easter eggs, you know, at different like times and stuff. Like, even for like old games too, it's like, wow. You usually make your own memes. Well, you gotta learn to, you know, branch out and, you know, contract from other meme providers.
You could make I miss my wife posters.
Oh my. That's true. Which is exactly what Kyler did. Oh, I'll never forget that. Yeah, I remember, like, was that when we first started dating?
It was a little while after we started.
Okay, yeah, like a few months after we started dating or something. Like, Kyler did a just for laughs and giggles. He did a wanted poster and put me on it, and he's all like, "I miss my wife."
Missing.
Oh, missing.
And at the bottom it just says, "My wife's not disappeared or anything. I just miss her."
Yeah, and then he showed it to his coworkers, and they're like, "Oh, that's funny, Kyler."
I said, hey, I have some missing posters I need to put up. Can you guys help me with it? And they were like, what do you mean?
It's funny because I went to, because back when we didn't used to live with each other, maybe I should just drop by because I miss our Jack in the Box night dates. Jack in the Box night dates.
That was been a while since we did that.
Yeah. But yeah, like I dropped by, like we had Jack in the Box because he works night shift, so I was like, it was like oh yeah, it was last summer too, and I was wearing the same dress in the wanted poster, and like Kyler had to do it because he was like, I'm gonna go get milkshakes with my girlfriend, and then everyone at his work was like, can we have milkshakes too?
No, they didn't ask. I just got them.
Oh, you just got them?
No, I just wanted to be nice.
Oh, well, see, he's such a sweetheart. But yeah, okay, never mind. So he asked, or he took orders for everyone, and then he needed help delivering them, and I hadn't really seen the Peck night shift before, so like I came in there and I'm like, oh, hi, but yeah, that meme. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that meme. Sometimes you legit don't look at your phone for whatever reason for 24 plus hours and always get scared someone's gonna call the police on you. You're fine, just baked in timing from work. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's worrying specifically because so far you message each other every day and she's messaged you in the morning and evening. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, I'd imagine that, well, nothing bad's happened or anything, right? Maybe she's just busy. Yeah.
Is this her first relationship?
As far as I'm aware, yeah.
She's probably just not used to it.
That's true. She might not be used to it either.
Hard to keep up with it, you know?
Yeah, because as far as I'm aware, Chris hasn't been in a relationship, and you know, having her first relationship be a long distance one is, it's a lot. It's a lot. I get it, and you can't expect to be messaging someone in another time zone every single day. She might have forgotten, or I don't know, like, because it is hard to keep tabs. I know we have apps and stuff, but like sometimes you know you might be occupied with other stuff, so don't worry, man. I don't think it's anything serious. We got you. But yeah. Let's see. I wanted him to hold me closer, but it seemed I would need to tell him directly. Hold me tighter. Touch me harder. I'm here. I'll always be with you, Heiiiiiieiiiiieiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii The hand. Oh my god, Kyler be like, I think I miss my wife. Bruh.
You're funny.
Oh man.
I don't think that I know it.
Aww.
This is the truth.
This is gonna sound super autistic, but it's super confusing because she specifically told you specifically that she thought it's weird to not message at least a hello once a day. Well, I get it. And yeah, given that message then. But
It's true that you miss her.
yeah.
You feel like you miss the touch of a woman.
you miss the taste of a woman, don't you? Nah, but it's okay, man. Like it's understandable to, you know, feel anxious about that, especially when she has told you, you know, hello once a day. But, you know, give it at least it's been like 22 hours. Like it could be worse. It could be worse. So just give it time.
Oh, there.
I'm just saying.
Oh, there. Damn.
Darling, you worry too much. Oh my god, would have been funny if his hand went lower instead of higher. Bro, for real though. His breath trembled as he exhaled, as if he were crying. We had no way to know when he would go mad with bloodlust. Also, you know, just to show it again, but with the higher hand. Excuse me. He might crumble away into ash tomorrow or the day after. Damn, like every time I see the word ash, all I can think of is that fucking the Toonami English dub promo for JoJo part 1. Then Zeppelin's all like reduced to ash. This is the way he said it. Oh man. Hope she messages you before you need to go to sleep today. Tomorrow for us. Yeah. Oh, I hope so too. I hope so too. Just hang in there, man. Yes, I am indeed a Deltarune Undertale fan. What is on your mind, Tuna? This kiss we shared could be our very last one. Oh no. Heiiiiiiieiiiiiei had been suffering with such loneliness and fear for a long time, but I was here with him now. I would never, ever leave his side. Words were not enough, so I returned his embrace. I wanted him to know I was here, and that I loved him. Whatever the future had in store for us, I wanted him to feel like this moment would last forever.
So sweet.
Oh. JoJo's intro 4, but it's Deltarune. Ooh. Hold on. I don't think I can play this online. I mean on stream, because you know how Japan Warner Brothers Entertainment be. I'll definitely check it out later though, but yeah. Oh fuck. Oh no, damn it. Oh, it opened Twitch for me. Hold on. Wait, hold on, let me... Oh, actually, never mind. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, the sound font might be different. The sound font is different, so that's perfect. Alright, never mind. We'll play it. We'll play it. Also, Duncan, just another reassurance. Chris, I don't know. She's not usually like chronically online like we tend to be. So I mean, not from what I remember. I know she
watching Demon Hunters.
Exactly, unless you're watching Demon Hunters. But yeah, no, she really isn't that much in the chronically online community. If you know what I mean. But if she can, she'll be online. Because I can tell she cares about you. She really does. Dude, oh my god, the sprite work is crazy on this! What the fuck? Holy fuck. I like this, like, with all the zoom-ins, their sounds are just normal. That's crazy, bro. The JoJo faces on them. Oh, they added the riff. Very cool, very cool. Chris Josuke. Damn, dude, that was fire. What the fuck?
I have killed Shark.
Oh, congrats!
Yes.
Is that a separate file?
Oh.
Oh.
Because you can't play.
I can try again.
Well, I don't want you to get sick.
Yeah, Kyler's playing this game called Raft. We were playing it yesterday, but I got motion sick because I don't know. I get motion sick when I play like first-person games. Like if you can't see your character there. I'm gonna save this too. That was pretty cool. But me likey. Yeah, I'll put this on here again too. Like how they left out Burley. Fuck, I didn't notice. Man. Yeah, Raft is fun. Yeah, so yeah, cause like it is relaxing. Just like going out, catching stuff, throwing the hook, and catching the plastic and all that. But yeah, he just killed the shark right now, and oh, there's a pufferfish there. It is pretty fun. I just wish that I didn't get so motion sick. Yeah, Chris isn't really chronically online, so yeah, man, it's okay. You're fine, dude. You're fine, dude-yo. But if you do need to talk, we're here for you. Did I? Oh no, I didn't mute the what? After ensuring that we were safe to come out, Heiiiiieiiiieiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii They included Jockington but not Burley. Yeah, damn. Maybe they're assuming that Burley got killed off. Ooh. Because it is the edgy JoJo opening. The last time you played Raft, it was still in super early access. Saw they added a lot of stuff recently.
We finished the story now.
Oh, okay. How recent was that?
A year ago.
Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah, I know, because Kyler was like, we were brainstorming games to play, so that this one came up. Because it does. I thought I would be okay, because it looked like, well, not, like, kind of cel-shaded art, so I thought that would be okay for my motion sickness, but it wasn't. Yeah. Back when you played, they didn't start the story. Damn, that's a long time. Excuse me. You don't think you noticed Burley's out. Even Rules is with the team in one pose. Yeah, like, I don't know. I just kind of assumed Burley was there. There was, like, a lot going on there, but... Damn, bro. Imagine. Also, did... This feels weird. What? Did I... Finally, we reached the front gates of Sendai Castle and hid among the bushes. Oh, okay, there we go. It was just quiet in the game. Our eyes focused on the Sendai warriors, patrolling back and forth around the perimeter.
見張りは2人か。どうしたもんかな。
We can't just charge in through the front. That'd be too reckless.
いや、三男さんの性格を考えると、裏道の守りをがっちり固めてそうな気がするんだよな。
Dang.
君ギクさんはどうしてるんだろうな。隠し通路を探してくれるとか言ってたけど。
Suddenly, both of us were startled by the sound of approaching footsteps. Oh no. Oh no. Had we been caught by a fury? I looked behind us and nearly screamed. Ah! Sudden jump scare. Begone, thought. Sanan? What? Kyler's wearing a shark head in the game.
Mode.
Oh, there is a third person mode.
Yeah. That used to be a thing.
Okay, well, next time we play, I will be sure to go to third person mode. Yeah, you know, I wonder if it's like the immersion's just a little too much for me with first person motion sickness. I wonder if that's the case. I'm not sure. I'm unsure. It sucks though. I wish I could play more games, but motion sick. Yeah, like when I play third person like 3D games, I'm okay. Everything's fine. But yeah, like the first person, I just, you know, I can play it for a while. Like even Me Side, like that was a first person game. And after a bit, I started getting motion sick. So yeah. I don't know how it works either, man. You'll be lurking, gotta figure out how late you gotta go to the train station and do your chores before then. Everyone's doing their chores, man. Alright, I gotcha. Don't have to change the overlay, but what vid was that where it had Giorno's face on the Asgore about to run over Death's face? It's oh yeah, that keeps coming up in my recs. It's Giorno's theme with Freedom leitmotif. It's so cursed, the edit. Sannan was almost unrecognizable. He was clothed in a Western uniform. Oh, I thought we already saw him in the Western uniform. Huh. His manner of speech, facial expression, everything about him was the same as it had always been. With the exception of the pungent smell of blood wafting off of him. Ooh, Sannan's on his period.
しかしまさか雪村くんをここに連れてくるとは思いませんでしたね。東堂くん一人ならば万に一つぐらいは生き残れるかもしれないというのに。雪村くんを死での旅路の道連れとするとはなかなか残酷なことをするものです。
You're also lurking, just resting yourself on your chair. Oh, okay. In your jammies, nice and comfy. Chores done. Good, good. You were hoping it was a fully animated meme gif. Aw, damn. Yeah, I haven't seen that actual video. Rip. Oh yeah, Chuck, do you still drink Ensure? The drink of champions. Man, like we have Ensure in our work fridge, and I'm so tempted to just grab one, but I don't know. I have to take my pills for it. Yeah, I'll never forget chugging the Ensure. Everyone just chugging the Ensure. That was pog. You still drink it? Yes. Okay. Yeah. It was like that's Chuck's signature drink right there. That's the fucking broccoli to his Popeye, bruh. Ensure's protein milk, right? Yes. Yes. Usually usually old people drink it, but you know, Chuck is built different because he you can get. You can drink Ensure, no problem. But he's shown us the way. He's shown us that drinking Ensure is the right way to go. Also, how are we doing today, Bork? What's up? Kingdom. This is my kingdom come. This is my kingdom come. Sannan, are you really trying to create a kingdom of furies? Sannan looked up towards Sendai Castle. It was covered by what appeared to be a layer of poisonous miasma. What the heck? What the helly? The same eerie sensation I felt sneaking through the deserted city of Sendai came flooding back to me. Did Sannan plan to expand all of this, the castle, the town, over the entire country? This chilling thought made my spine tingle. No matter what we breed, we still are made of seed. This is my kingdom come. This is my kingdom come. I was actually thinking of that song earlier, but like the Siva Gunner Amori riff, like it's so funny. Like it's that one happy song, and then they play that song, and it just like that melody, and it just fits. It's fucking perfect. You just doing and pooing. Yeah, take care of the poo-poo, that's very important. Doo-doo and poo-poo. Smells like caca and wee-wees out here. God, I'm really curious what that fucking Tony Hawk movie's like. Someday maybe we'll watch it. It depends on the wheel and the poles. Sen would never agree to such a thing. I'd be seeing Tiss and wanting to take a drink for Hulkenberg, but then I remember this is the wrong fucking. Wait a minute. First the anxious, and now Tiss. I mean, metaphors coming up on the lineup. But, oh my god, the scene in Teen Titans Go where Beast Boy as a cow sprays milk on the Justice League. Bro, what were those animators thinking? They knew what they were doing. But yeah, I remember that edit with no matter what we breed over that, it fits. The fact that they spray Wonder Woman like multiple times. Heisuke had heard enough. He drew his sword. Enough is enough. I've had it with these monkey-fying furies on this Monday through Friday. Sendai. I don't know. Oh man, the fucking censored version of Snakes on a Plane. Sannan's face suddenly fell. He looked away. His expression almost sad. Damn, bro, you really pulling that card? Fuck off, Sannan. We drink from the same teat. Wait, no, that's... The Tony Hawk movie is on the wheel, yes. Actually, let me just double check because I'm pretty sure I put it on there. I had to have. There ain't no way I would forget it. Let's see. Tony Hawk, Tony Hawk, Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk, Tony Hawk. What? What? Hold on, maybe I can't read. What's that Tony Hawk movie? Oh my god, wait, maybe it isn't on here. What the fuck do you mean it's not on here? What? Snakes on a Plane's on there though. What the fuck? I thought I added it on there. Damn, I was lying to myself. What's that? Tony Hawk in Boom Boom Sabotage. Is it really not on here? What the fuck? Oh my god, I feel terrible. I thought it was on there. Damn, okay, well I'm adding it right now. Tony Hawk in Boom Boom. That fucking name. Alright, there we go. It's added now. Damn, I could have sworn it was on there. What the helly Ellie? What the helly on? Alright. Sanan's eyes narrowed slightly, and he took a step forward. His movements reminded me of a snake, gradually slithering towards its prey. I'm so excited for Metal Gear Delta. Oh my god. Oh, there he goes.
文字通り兄弟となれると思ったら
What about the family, Heisuke?
ってしまったのです
Sannan suddenly fixed his mad red eyes right onto me.
そこの娘
How can
雪村君
How can
のせい
Sanan's eyes narrow when they're already narrow? Excuse me. Well, he can go even further beyond.
彼女が君を変えくだらぬ情に振り回されて判断を誤る愚かな人の道へと戻してしまったのです
変わったのは
Is you!
あんたの方だよ三男圭介
Oh, okay, dropping the full name too. Ooh. Heisuke screamed bitterly at his old friend as he lunged forward. Yes, fight, fight! He let out a fierce yell as he swung towards Sannan. Sannan calculated its path in an instant and flicked it away.
思ったよりは腕を上げてきましたねあくまでも君にしてはですが
His eyes narrowed behind his glasses. Just then, a flurry of voices in panic came from the other side of the castle gate. From within the castle, I heard the chaotic scramble of furies racing to and fro. Sannan trying to be Orochimaru for real, like even the snake imagery? Nah, man. You can never be him. Hmm?
やれまた姫がダダをこねています仕方がありません
Petulant. It'd be funny if Sannan could be defeated by knocking his glasses off. He's like, my glasses! I can't find my glasses! Oh. What the heck? Sanan's eyes and hair returned to their original color, and he calmly put distance between us. Trying to recruit Heisuke. It's all connected! Oh man. There's an Instagram post and like, I don't know where this was, but there was a Burger King just all decked out, like, you know, Naruto decoration, like, but it looked so cool. I'm just like, damn, bro, like for the Naruto and Burger King collab, like, I want to know where this is. Let's see. Yes.
逃げる気かよ三男さん
話は後で伺います
Bro.
今は君たちの応対より優先しなくてはならないことがあるもので
Sannan spun on his heel. He leapt high into the air and disappeared towards the castle gates.
一体何があったんだ
Anime Impulse Orange County's next weekend. Oh damn, already? Damn. Still waiting on confirmation on the cosplay meetups. Man, all these cons coming up. Well, I hope that goes well and you have fun. I don't know, but Sannan just mentioned the princess, didn't he? So this must mean that Sen was alive at least. Villains always pull that I have matters I must attend to shit. For real though.
追いかけようぜ今の三男さんはかなり危ねえこのまま放っておいたら何をするかわからねえぞ
You're right. Heisuke and I hid a short distance away from the castle gate, waiting for the Furies to pass through. After what seemed like an eternity, all of the Furies seemed to have left the castle.
これって天霧が騒ぎを起こしたってことかよし今のうちに忍び込むぞ
Okay. You're welcome. It seemed Kazuma hadn't lied after all. This feeling of relief was fleeting, however. Sannan had been so calm and composed. I could only imagine, despite how many Furies had left the castle, how many still remained within. Heisuke might end up using all of his remaining lifespan to exterminate them. Just then...
そこにいるのは誰だ
Heisuke suddenly aimed his sword into the shadows. To our surprise, it was...
驚かせてしまい
Oh,
申
okay.
し訳ありません。
Yeah, I was
お二
surprised
人とも
too.
来てくださったのですね。
Kimigiku!
あんたがここにいるってことは前に言ってた隠し通路が見つかったのか。
Oh, excuse me.
ええ、羅刹の目を盗んで様子を探るのは苦労しましたが。
Walks into crowded elevator. I'm sure you're all wondering why I've gathered you here today. After walking on the elevator, farewell. I have matters I must attend to. That's it.
お二人ともこちらへどうぞ。
Kimigiku led us to a dried-up well. Although to the naked eye, it was totally unassuming. At the bottom of the well, there was a narrow drainage chute that led into the side of the castle. You really could get into the castle from here, huh?
ここは戦国時代に建てられた
Oh
城の
yeah,
よう
that
です
would
か
be a
ら。
haw too.
敵に攻め込まれた時に備えて無数の抜け道があるようですね。
なんか財宝の一つでも隠してありそうな雰囲気だよな。
どこかにあるらしいですよ。
Of course. Wait, really?
この城を築いた伊達政宗公が
The
地球のために遺
Masamune!
産を隠したという話があります。
Actually, yeah, as I mentioned, a military commander during the Warring States era. He thrived in this era, establishing the Sendai domain and building Sendai Castle.
真偽は定かではありませんがね。
三男さんがそいつを見つけたら今以上に厄介なことになっちまうな。急がねえと。
Were Sanan and Sen beyond this point? I took a deep gulp and crawled on my knees through the dark, narrow chute, right behind Heisuke and Kimigiku. Are they Obogus? We pressed on and eventually made it all the way into the castle itself.
ここからは羅刹の領分です。くれぐれも油断なされませぬよう。
On the other side of the passageway, the interior of the castle was filled with some kind of thick, toxic miasma that made it hard to see. A film stuck to my skin, a sensation that distinctly reminded me of blood. Heisuke, are you okay?
ああ、長いはしたくねえけど、そうも言ってられねえしな。そんなことより、あれ見ろよ。
Heisuke pointed to fury corpses, scattered as far as the eyes could see. The bloody remains seemed to indicate that there was another intruder besides us.
誰の仕業だ。
We get it, you vape.
こんなことする奴は一人しかいねえか。
We followed the trail of blood deeper into the dark interior of the castle. At the end of the trail of bodies, we found the one responsible. It was a demon on a fury hunt.
貴様らも
Yup, oh, there he is.
He sounds furious.
Kazuma, you made it.
薄汚いまがい者が治める国の存在など許すわけにはいかん。
薄汚いって随分な言い方だな。俺も一応羅刹なんだけど。
薄汚いから薄汚いと言ったまでだ。
たく相変わらず嫌味なやつだな、お前。まあ別にお前に認められなくても痛くも痒くもねえけどさ。
あの男は、三男は一体どこに？
The gang's all here. And we just we gotta go find Sen. We gotta get Sen back.
くれぐれも足手まといにはなる。
そりゃこっちのセリフだ。
Heisuke and Kazuma got along like cats and dogs. But now that the battle against Sanan was fast approaching, I was so thankful that Kazuma was on our side for once. Kimigiku led the way, and together all four of us treaded further into the castle. We must have opened dozens of sliding doors until finally we came up to a particularly ornate one. We opened it to reveal a yawning void. The main hall of Sendai Castle was even darker than the rest. We gotta find the princess, and you gotta help us. If you need instructions on how to fight Summon, check out our 7 Koopa hotels, or 7 Fury hotels. No, check out the enclosed instruction book. Damn, bro. I am tripping. And there they were, Sannan and Sen. Upon closer inspection, Sen appeared to be unconscious, leaning slightly against Sannan's body. A thin trickle of blood drooled from her lips. To me, it looked just like the water of life, but I knew it to be worse. It was Sannan's blood.
三男と言いましたね。すぐに姫から離れなさい。
どうやら君は口の利き方を知らないようですね。私はあなたの主の主にあたる存在なのですよ。もっと敬意を払ってもらわないと。
部をわきまえろ、まがい者が。気高き鬼が貴様などに屈するものか。
私はまがい者ではありません。西洋の鬼と同じ、いえ、その先の高みにすら至った真の羅刹なのですよ。
羅刹に真も偽
We
も
got
ね。
2 giant eagles in this room. Yeah. The fun stuff.
俺たちにあるのは血を求めてさまよう呪われた体だけだ。
いいえ、ありますとも。とはいえ、真の羅刹となれるのは私のような選ばれし者だけですが。
Sure, you the Lulu
で
Sana.
すが、君たちにはその資格があるかもしれません。どうです？私と共にこの国を生まれ変わらせるつもりはありませんか？
鬼である俺に羅刹になれだと。
Yeah, that's like a step down for him.
貴様は虎に向かって猫になれというのか。
Kazuma put his hand on his sword, as if saying he'd had enough. Sannan's gaze slid over to Heisuke. You gonna kiss Kazuma too?
東堂君、君はどうです？私と同じように落ち水がもたらす発作を幾
Never
度も乗り
ended
越え、
pain.
その
Alright.
力を我が物とした君であれば、きっと私と同じ真の羅刹となることができると思うのですが。
Heisuke is nothing like you, Sannan.
何が違うのです？東堂君は血など飲まないなどというざれ言は結構です。
No, you the one, the Lulu.
これまで何度も発作に耐え、そうして正気を保ってい
So
るとい
many
うことは、
episodes of Bloodlust.
東堂君も人の血を少なからず口にしたということでしょう。
Excuse me.
俺は
Heisuke nervously glanced towards me. Sannan was right. As he was now, Heisuke needed to drink blood, or else he risked going mad. But
確かにあんたの言う通り、俺は血を飲んださ。だけど少なくとも人を殺してその血をすすったりはしてねえ。血を飲むとしたら、生涯ただ一人だけの血で十分だよ。
Sannan sighed in disappointment.
やはり君は甘さを捨てられませんでしたか。仕方ありませんね。ですが私はこれからも殺した者の血をすすって生き続けます。真の羅刹となれなかった君はここで果てなさい。
Sannan reached his right arm over to grab his sword. An intimidating aura suddenly radiated from his entire body, his hair changing to a brilliant white. His presence filled the room, paralyzing every inch of my body. As I stood fixed to the ground, I started to tremble, breaking out in a cold sweat. Was this the power of a fury that had never hesitated to drink blood? Just then, Heiiiiiieiiiiieiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii slashed through the air. However,
腕を上げましたね、東堂君。確か君は北進一刀流目録の腕前でしたが、今の君なら免許改伝も難しくはなさそうです。ですが、所詮は人間の戦い方だ。
何？
Heisuke's eyes widened with surprise. It wasn't Sannan's sword that intercepted Heisuke's powerful blow, but rather... Hey, Anthony too. Damn, okay, we're getting a whole lot of people today. Don't know if I've heard, but might like this game called Snatcher. It's like this, but with Kojima-isms. Gee, I've never heard of this Snatcher before. No, but for real, how are we doing today, Anthony? What's up? Sannan's bare hand. Heisuke's blade sliced down from his fingertip to the end of his elbow. You can't pull out. Sannan's regeneration was so quick that his arm healed over the blade, trapping it within Sannan's forearm. What the fuck? Damn. Heisuke! I instinctively grabbed for my kodachi and charged at Sannan.
邪魔ですよ、雪村君。
Ah! Sannan kicked me away and I went slamming against the wall. This is some fucked up shit. What the fuck?
大丈夫か？
I'm fine, but even while fighting Heisuke, Sannan left no openings whatsoever.
そうです。羅刹ならばこういった戦い方もできるのですよ、東堂君。人を凌駕する生き物に生まれ変わったという。
You accidentally went for a nap when you got home and barely woke up a bit ago? Man, it'd be like that. You don't intend to take the naps, but there it is as soon as you lie down.
それが君の俳優。
I feel it. Sannan mercilessly kicked Heisuke away. And I could have gone for a nap, but yeah, I'm just running on 2 hours of sleep. But I am starting to get tired now. Heisuke! As he was sent flying, Heisuke was able to yank his sword out, but he rolled to the ground. Kazama, do something, right? You can totally overpower him. Heisuke tried to stand, but Sannan stepped over to him. As his shadow loomed over Heisuke. There we go. Oh, he like popped up behind him. Woo! Sannan whirled around. Kazuma stood towards the back of the hall, effortlessly carrying the unconscious Sen in his arms.
なるほど。東堂君が私の注意を引きつけている隙に君が姫を助け出すという算段でしたか。
そうやつらと手を結んだ覚えはない。そのゴミが勝手におとりになったから利用させてもらったまでのことだ。
姫様、よくぞご無事で。
Yeah, like it's so weird. Like because like last night I did watch Working in the Hill, but after watching one episode, I just was not tired. Just kept up. Like body would not let me sleep. And I slept for 2 hours, and then I woke up, and then I couldn't sleep from there. So I was like cleaning up the poopa in the backyard, doing exercises, trying to starve, to exhaust myself, trying to eat. I drank some tea, like relaxing tea, no caffeine, and just nothing worked. So here I am. But yeah, I was fueled not by sleep but propane. For real though. Yeah, I know, but yeah, I'm just thankfully it's like my day off, so I wasn't really doing too much. But yeah, the tired is finally starting to like grow closer, settling in. Kimigiku sprinted over to where Kazuma was holding Sen. However, Sandan seemed completely unfazed. Excuse me. No! Kazuma, no! Get away from Sen! Ruh-roh. Kazuma's eyes widened. Sen's eyes flew open. And then... Do we... Oh, shit.
No!
You know, we've never really seen Sen's demon form. Is it time?
No!
Kazuma let out a pained groan, and Sen's face was covered in a splash of fresh blood. Kazuma! So I just finished, what was it, episode 6? Well, the episode where they put at the end, in memory of, what was it, Johnny Hardwick? Dale's voice actor? Yeah, that episode. Yeah, that was touching to see. Kazuma collapsed to his knees, his eyes glowing with rage. And you're still only on episode 3. Yeah, I'm not gonna mention it. Holy shit, yeah, there we go, Sen's demon form. Damn. Yeah, I never thought we'd see the day, but here we are. There stood Sen, with white hair and a pair of radiant golden eyes. In her hand, she held a dagger stained with a film of crimson.
姫様、まさか。
おやおや、鬼は羅刹よりも優れた生き物だったはずですが、その様子を見るとそうとも言い切れないようですね。お望みとあらば、君も羅刹に変えてあげましょうか。
That's as far as he got before he died, so starting next episode,
城の
his
門
voice
番ぐ
actor
ら
is
いは
very
させて
savvy.
あげますよ。
Yeah, I was like wondering how long, like how many of his original lines that they had, but fuck, man. And there's 10 episodes total, right? Yeah, so that's not too much, but yeah, no, that is cool that the original voice actor got through, you know, that many lines of recording for that many episodes. But, man. The stab wound was incredibly deep. He may be a demon, but this wasn't something he could instantly heal from. Sandan rushed towards him as he drowned in a pool of his own blood. Just then... What? Who's? He was forced to turn around and block an attack from behind. The one responsible was... I was like, is this a mystery person? It's just Heisuke.
勝負ってのは最後の最後までわからねえんだからさ。俺が三男さんと戦ってる間に聖姫を。
Okay, got it. I rushed over to Sen. Sen, are you alright? Do you recognize me? Sen suddenly looked up, stopping herself from lapping up the blood splattered on her palms. Ooh, Yukimura was the trigger. Hijacker be hijacking. Or hijacking, yes. She seemed to have regained some sense of self.
姫様、しっかりしてください。
Hijacker? She was calling our names.
どうなってるの？確か私、三男さんに。
Sen slowly reached her fingers to her temples, her face warping from the pain. Are you alright? Just sit tight. I sprinted to check on her when...
ダメ、近づかないで。
Come on, Sen. Remember how much you love to tend your fingers. Oh, I miss the good old days. Her sharp tone halted me in my tracks.
今、近くに来られたら、私、あなた方を殺しかねないわ。
What should I do? HeiiiiiieiiiieiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiI needed to help Sen. Before I could decide, Kimigiku walked past me.
下がっていてください。姫様のお相手は私がいたします。
Kimigiku? But what do you plan on doing with her?
決まっています。まがいものと変えられ、同族殺しという罪を犯させるくらいなら。
Are you kidding me? No, bro.
私がこの手で。
Bro.
お命を
Not
絶ちます。
Sen. What the
姫様の
fuck?
誇りを守るためにも。
Damn, what is this route? What even is happening? What? No, you can't. Please, don't kill Sen. She's my friend. Hi, Jaker. This could end very badly, but even so. I gulped and stepped towards Sen. Hi, Jaker. Sen, don't give in to the water of life. And don't let Kimigiku kill you. Please. Sen's eyes flickered.
私
何をしているのです、千姫。その二人を
No.
早く殺しなさい。
Oh, damn, that crazed look on her face. Jesus. One word from Sanan was enough for her eyes to glaze over with madness. Kill! Ooh, battle cry. She tightly gripped the hilt of the dagger and charged in my direction. I didn't have time to dodge. I heard the sound of her dagger sinking into flesh, but it wasn't into mine. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. Bro, this fucking route. Oh my god, bro. Dude, it's fucked up. Kimigiku! Why?
どうしてもこちらのセリフです。姫様と同じで、あなたも随分と無茶をなさいますね。
The dagger was buried deep into her side. At first glance, the wound wasn't fatal. However, it was very deep. Oh. Kimigiku was steadfast, biting her tongue to refrain from crying out in pain. She smiled kindly.
姫は多くの人に慕われておりますが、鬼の一族の長という身の上ですから。立場上、心を許せるものは決して多くありません。あなたのお生まれもあるかもしれませんが、鬼と知ってなお
Oh.
姫様のことを
What
友
about
人
you,
と呼ん
though?
でくださったのはあなた。
Oh, sorry. Oh, fuck, Kimigiku. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt her.
姫様
Oh
の
my
ことを
god.
友人と呼んでくださったのはあなたが初めてです。
Kimigiku wavered, then crumpled to the floor.
ごめんね。大きく。
The light of insanity left Sen's eyes. Oof.
バカな。真の羅刹となった者が鬼ごときの呼びかけで正気に戻るなど。
Friendship.
もしかすると先ほど風間や筋肉の血を舐めていたせいか。
どうでもよかろう。貴様が誇っていた羅刹の血とやら別の何かに破るのだ。ただそれだと。
黙りなさい。
Damn, bro, that loud, isolated voice clip.
真なる羅刹が破れるなどあってはならない。ならないのです。
Sanan really getting loud, dang, dude. Sanan shot an angry, deranged glare towards Sen and I.
いいでしょう。もし君たちとの絆が千姫を正気に戻したというのなら、ここにいる者全員、彼女を思う者も慕う者も知る者もすべて殺し、
Damn, bro.
羅刹を増やすためだけに存在する姫に仕立て上げるだけです。仮に失敗したとしても、純血の鬼の姫はもう一人いますからね。雪村君。
How about no? There wasn't a trace of sanity left in his eyes. When he took a step towards me, Heiisuke stood in front of me to block his path. Bro really lost it. For real, for
生
real.
きてる人間に手を出すなよ、三男さん。ここはやっぱりとっくに死んでる人間同士で決着つけようぜ。下がっててくれ。
Alright. Please be safe, Heiisuke. I nodded, putting my faith in him, and slowly backed myself against the wall. Whenever you see the name Kazuma, you think of Tekken. Oh man. Yeah, for real though. I also think of Kiryu-chan. From here, Heisuke's back had never looked taller, as he stood confidently in front of Sanan. Hey, yeah, see you too. Kiryu-chan. I haven't played Yakuza 0 in a while. Yeah, like, most of the time I'm just digging around doing minigames, but I haven't had the chance to at work. Heisuke assumed his Seigan position, widening his stance. Seigan. One of the basic stances when holding a sword. The tip of the blade is pointed at the opponent's... Oh, okay. In the blink of an eye, Sanan and Heisuke lunged at one another. Heisuke attempted to sidestep Sanan, swinging his blade for Sanan's arm when...
遅いですね。疲れが出始めましたか。
はっ、これぐらいで疲れるはずねえだろ。あんたの方こそそろそろ寿命が尽きちまうんじゃねえのか。
ご冗談を。何のために私が人であることを捨てて血をすすり続けたと思っているのです。
Oh. Sanan slashed out viciously. The tip of his blade pierced Heisuke's chest. Oh, excuse me. Heisuke! Oh, not the evil laugh.
以前言った通りではないですか。やはり君は何百回戦おうとこの私には勝てません。
Sanan twisted his blade, digging it further into Heisuke's chest before turning to look at me.
どうしたんです、雪村君。恋慕う相手を殺されたというのに。
I should be the first newer Yakuza fan ever who plays the first 2 games on PS2. Swear no one ever tries them. Even the so-called diehard fans. Really. I think it'd be worth it because I would love to hear 10 years in the joint made you a fucking pussy. I really want to hear that. I stared resolutely back at him. I believe in Heisuke.
信じるも何も彼が死ぬのは時間の問題ですよ。
Oh, I didn't see that one, did I? Everything would be alright. Heisuke wasn't the type of person to die from something like this. He wouldn't lose.
人を操る術を持つこの私が言葉では君の心一つ動かせないとはね。まあいいでしょう。東堂君が寂しがるといけませんから一緒にあの世へ送ってあげます。
What charisma, right, bro? Sanan attempted to pull his sword out of Heisuke's chest, but bro got no riz for real. Ooh. Sanan grew agitated, staring back at Heisuke in shock. Before Sanan had a chance to react. Me too, bro. The tip of Heisuke's sword slid across the tatami mat, ripping it as he thrust the blade upwards. Yeah, Sanan can't pull out. Oh, tip thrusting. Oh. Holy shit. Oh, that was good timing. It was aimed directly for Sannan's heart. Sannan lifted his left hand to block, but it was too late. Haha. There we go. You go, Heiisuke. Heisuke's blade cut deep into Sannan's heart. Holy shit! Dang, look at that. I know it's gonna zoom out to show Heiisuke, but damn, I've never really seen them use like this many blurred lines for motion in a cutscene, or not cutscene, CG before. Blood dribbled down his chin. He drank so much blood from so many people that what poured out of him could no longer be called his own. It flowed out and scattered, like flower petals.
見事でしたよ東堂君まさかこの私が先ほど君を仕留めようとした策で殺されるとはね
Yeah, my nose kind of stuffed. I'm sure they'll zoom out again. Well, we can look at the Heiisuke close up.
弱い人間ですから
Yes, very cool. Heiisuke. Yeah, there it is.
最後の一撃だって止めようと思えば止められたんじゃねえのか
Damn. Look at that. Sannan let out a soft, derisive laugh.
止められませんでした人だった頃のことを思い出したら左腕が動かなかったんです
Sannan's left arm. Sannan had suffered a debilitating injury to his arm that effectively ended his tenure as a warrior. It was the arm that had driven him to drink the water of life.
皮肉なものですね新選組と近藤さんの名を世に出すため戦い続けてきたという新選組の名を最も貶めたのはこの私ということになるのでしょうか
俺もあんたも
Good thing no one told him about the demon arm. I know, right? I do
歴史に
wonder.
残るのは
I wonder if the demon arm really was just like an added thing for Ibo's route.
剣術がうまくて
Because, like, I'm really wondering how Sannan's route goes too. But at the same time, not, because Sannan's a fucking asshole.
誰よりも新選組を思ってた三男圭介の名前だけだよ
Dude. Remember him as he lived. Hearing Heisuke's words, Sannan's eyes half closed, as if he was finally at peace.
そうですかそれならばいいのです先にあの世で待っていますよ堂々
A gentle smile rested on Sannan's lips, just like how he looked when I first met him. He shut his eyes, calmly passing into the next life. Whoa, okay, that was a weird sound effect. Heisuke, are you alright? Kazuma watching this just be like, right?
結構深く刺されちまったから治るのにはもう少しかかりそうだけど
Pretty good. Damn, yeah, look at all that blood. Sit still. I'll take a look at it right away.
いやいいって俺らせてたから傷ならすぐに治っちまうし
Let me do it for you. Let me do this for you. Please. I cleaned his wounds with a thin rag and water from my canteen. Did Heisuke always have to be so reckless? He could have died.
おいどうしたんだよ泣いてんのか
I'm not.
いやどう見ても涙出てるじゃねえか
Oh.
泣かないでくれって
I said I'm not. In spite of my insistence, heavy tears rolled down my cheeks. I got dust in my eye.
あ悪かったよ心配かけちまってだけどさっきはしょうがなかったろ
Why are people always reckless and not wreck more? Exactly. We could strive to wreck more. I know that, but still. Heisuke was safe. I was so glad he'd stayed alive for me.
みんなとりあえずは無事みたい
Oh, okay, she's okay. Damn, I thought she fucking died. Oh, thank God.
平気です。あともう少しすれば
Oh, close
傷
call.
も塞がるでしょう。
Saved by the power of friendship. Oh, right. What about Kazuma?
あれし
No,
か
I
受け
thought.
が
I
どうと
imagine he just
貴
dipped
様らと一緒にす
when
る
no one was looking.
こんな時までこの態度かよ。とどめを刺したくなっちまうな。
Hey, be nice. Without Kazuma, who knows what position we'd be in right now? Yeah, oh yeah, Kazuma too, I guess. Oh yeah, he's here.
とりあえずこれで全部片付いたな。
Looks like it. Sannan was dead, and so was his ambition of a Fury Kingdom. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Heisuke, what are you going to do next?
まあ、きっとなんとかなるさ。
Did Kazuma do anything other than walk in and get stabbed by Sen? Well, yeah, that's true. Like, in this room? Nah, not really. That's all he did.
お前がそばにいてくれるんなら、三男さんみてえに狂っちまうこともねえだろうし。もし俺が狂ったら、誰かが退治してくれるって。そ
Mr.
こにいる
Sour
小丸
Face
の鬼
Demon.
とかがな。
そんな面倒な役目ができるか。他力
Mr.
本願
Ryan
の大
Faced
概にし
Demon.
ろ。
Kazuma turned his back to us, muttering coldly under his breath.
以前耳にしたことがある。
Oh?
雪村光道が落ち水の改良に用いた
Oh?
東国の鬼の里、雪村家の故郷の水だと
What?
な。陸奥の水には落ち水の毒を清める効能があるらしい。
Refers to present-day Tohoku region, northeastern Japan. Ah.
その水ならば、すでに羅刹となったものの毒をも消せる。
Oh, hey, saved. Kazuma, did you look into this for our sake? No, not like I did it for you,
その
Baka.
薄汚いまがいものが都に出てくると目障りだからな。
Soon, Kazuma.
人も通わぬ山奥、つまらぬ一生を。
How nice of him.
東堂さんを見逃してあげるんなら素直にそう言えばいいのに。
見逃したわけではない。血に狂えばいつでも殺しに行く。
Kazuma spat out these parting words, turning to walk away from us.
あ、ちょっと待てよ、風間。
まだ何かあるのか。要件ならばさっさと言え。
お前最後までその態度かよ。
It's not like I like you or anything, Baka.
まあいいや、一度しか言わねえからよく聞けよ。さっきの話、教えてくれてありがとうよ。感謝する。
聞こえんな。もう一度言え。
Oh my god, even Heisuke's even blushing. Oh my god. Oh man.
嘘つけ、今絶対聞こえてただろ。二度と言わねえよ。
These two. It seemed that not even fighting together for their lives could keep Kazuma and Heisuke from bickering. This made all of us exchange smiles.
あなたはこれからどうなさるおつもりですか？風間が言っていた通り、雪村の里へ。
Yes, I think that's where we're off to next. What's with Japan and demon arms anyway? You know, that's a good question. Maybe I'll pay the Shinsengumi a visit first, though.
そう。じゃあ時々遊びに行くわね。鬼と羅刹が 仲良く暮らしている里に。
Please do. You're always welcome. Following the battle, we said our goodbyes, leaving behind the now peaceful Sendai Castle. I can't remember. I don't think Yuji got a demon arm. Maybe someone else did. I can't remember. There's the Sukuna fingers. Once we'd made our way back to the Shinsengumi from Sendai, Hijikata immediately came out to greet us. Or maybe Yuji did get an arm. It's big. I'm already forgetting the JJK stuff. Although he'd never say it to our faces. He'd probably been more worried sick about us. Hijikata had an unusually gentle look on his face as we recounted the events back to him.
Heiiiiiieiiiieiiieiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii-iiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii-iiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii-iiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii-iiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii-iiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii-iiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiiii-iiiiiiiii
Yeah, I know. My first thought was Nero from DMC.
あれはきっと俺がやらなきゃならねえことだったんだ。俺も一歩間違えば三男さんと同じ道を歩んでたかもしれねえから。
Then Heisuke glanced over at me. I didn't go mad thanks to you. Or at least that's what he said through his eyes. Following a pause, Hijikata's tone dropped low, his voice hovering barely above a murmur.
三男さんは最後
Oh. I think he regained his humanity at the very end. He mentioned something about remembering the time when he was still human. Excuse me. Hijikata lowered his gaze to the floor, his eyes clouded over with grief. Sandan had said he'd fought to elevate the Shinsengumi and Kondo's names. I couldn't imagine how much pain Hijikata must be feeling at the loss of his comrade. And now, Heisuke and I had one more big decision to make.
それでさ、土方さん、俺たちが別行動をとってた間、戦況はどうなってたんだ？
それがな
According to Hijikata, they were on the losing end of a devastating war. Although both Saito, Shimada, and the rest of our warriors fought above and beyond expectations, other divisions weren't so lucky.
戦ってるのは俺たちだけじゃねえからな。
Although he would never admit it, Hijikata was at the end of his rope, desperate for recruits to strengthen their numbers. Even if that recruit might only fight 1 or 2 battles before he crumbled into ash. However, our minds were already made up. Hijikata, I need to speak with you. You see...
待てよ。その先を話すのは俺の役目だ。そうだ。
Oh, whoops.
待て
You
よ。
need to skip out on your line.
その先を話すのは俺の役目だ。そうだ。
That was just the soul. Heisuke turned to face Hijikata, carrying a look of certainty in his eyes.
土方さん。今新選組を取り巻く状況がどれだけ厳しいのかは俺も分かってるつもりだ。だけどそれでも言わせてくれ。俺は新選組を抜ける。こいつと一緒に。
Hijikata was silent. Kondo, Okita, Yamazaki, Inoue, Harada, and Nakakura. Oh, in such a short span of time, Hijikata had been forced to say goodbye to so many of his old friends.
新選組を抜けるか。刀を捨てるつもりか、平助。
ああ。俺はずっと戦い続けてきた。この国のために戦って死ぬのが武士だって思ってたから。魔節になってからは もっとそうだった。戦うこと自体が俺の生きる意味みたいな気さえしてたよ。俺は戦うために生き返ったんだ。戦うためだけに存在してるんだってさ。
Heisuke closed his eyes, as if thinking back on the path he'd walked until now. He took a deep breath and opened his eyelids before turning to face me.
こいつと一緒にいて分かったんだ。俺は人間じゃなくなったけど、戦う以外にもできることはあるんだって。
そうか。そういうからには何か目的でもあるんだ。
Yes, we're going to head for the village where I was born, the Yukimura village. Supposedly, the water there might be able to cure Heisuke's condition.
俺が生き延びる方法があるかもしれねえんなら、全部試してみてんだ。今の俺は戦って死ぬんじゃなく生きたいんだ。こいつと一緒に。
Hijikata shut his eyes in contemplation. Surely he was mulling over everything that had happened until now. After a prolonged silence, Hijikata opened his eyes again, turning to ask me a question.
ユキ、お前もそれで納得してるのか
Yes, absolutely. I nodded firmly. I feel comfortable enough to say this now, but when I first encountered the Shinsengumi, I was so scared of all of you. But the more I spent time with each one of you, the more I came to understand. You laughed, you cried, you were just living as best as you could. Before I knew it, the Shinsengumi had become incredibly precious to me. But Heisuke is even more precious. Aww. I want to be with him. Always. I want to find a way for him to live on.
俺も
Hijikata cut him off.
平助、ユキムラ。さっきの報告に間違いがねえんだ。鬼どもがこの戦に関わることはねえんだ。
Yes, we believe so.
鬼は手を引いて羅刹隊は滅んだか。じゃあこれ以上お前らがこの戦に関わる必要なんてねえよ。平助は油小路で死んだことになった。雪村に至っては元より大使でも何でもねえよ。好きなよ。どこへでも行っちまえ。
Hijikata spoke, eyes softening. It was plain, but this was his way of wishing us well. A hard battle awaited him, and yet Hijikata was willingly seeing us off. As soon as he said this,
土方さん
I can't remember. I think that was with Yamazaki.
今まで
Hijikata given the.
ありがとうございました。
Oh wow. Okay. Good thing I waited there. That was a long pause. But yeah, no. I think it was. They showed a CG of Hijikata like kind of being like, oh yes, approved. For Yamazaki and Yukimura just leaving the Shinsengumi. At least that's what I think I remember. I was almost expecting to see a CG of that here too. Yes, thank you. This was all we could say in return. So this really is goodbye then, huh? We would have to let go of everything we'd carried with us for so long and begin a new life. Was half expecting a thank you so much. I know, huh? Ah, well. For Heisuke, who served the Shinsengumi for far longer than I could only imagine what was going through his mind. I shot a look in his direction, and our eyes met. What's the matter?
なあ、最後にもう一度だけ聞いときたくてさ。
Ask me what?
お前、後悔しないか？
Hell no, I won't regret it. The question was heavy with meaning. Of course I won't. All I want is to be with you for the rest of my life. I'll never regret this, no matter what happens. I gave him my purest, widest smile. Deep in my heart, I knew that happiness without you isn't happiness at all.
そっか。
Damn, bro. That's deep.
そう答えてくれるとは思ってたんだけどさ。やっぱお前の口から聞きたくて。
You did some internet research on Wikipedia. Turns out there's a myth about an Oni, Ibaraki Doji, that had his arm cut off. Is that a Touhou? That sounds familiar. Or like, is there a Touhou based on that? I guess there are some things that mean more when they're said in person.
実は俺もあるんだ。今まで言う機会は何度もあったけど、はっきり言えなかった言葉が。
Yes. Heisuke suddenly went quiet. He looked into my eyes, as if he was mustering the courage, and then he whispered the words I wanted most to hear.
お
Aww.
前のことが好きだ。
There's a Toho named Kaden Ibaraki based on that myth. Yeah, I thought that sounded familiar. Kasen. Oh, is that the girl with the pinkish hair and the pigtail buns? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you said Kaden.
お前以外の女なんて目に入らないぐらい。他のどんな相手とも比べられねえぐらい好きだ。
It is her. Okay, yeah, I was like, that sounds familiar, and then, you know, seeing the name, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that's her.
ありがとうな。俺を選んでくれて。
Oh, I'm sorry, Heisuke, I'm
あ
sorry.
りがとうな。
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut him
俺を
off
選
there.
んでくれて。こうして一緒に来てくれて。
Oh. I'd been longing to hear these words, and they were far sweeter, far kinder than anything I could have imagined. I teared up despite myself. All those moments I'd spent, watching him suffer the torture of bloodlust, all the times I wanted to support him as he despaired. It was all worth it just for this moment.
おい、どうしてまた泣くんだよ。俺泣かせるようなこと言ってねえだろ。
No, sorry. What you said, it just made me so happy is all. Heisuke stroked my hair nervously. See the random comment. Then he looked me in the eye.
お前が喜んでくれるなら、これから先いくらでも言ってやるから。
Ibaraki Doji stole the arm back by shapeshifting into the warrior's ant. The ant of all things.
だからもう
Of
泣くな
all
よ。
people. Heisuke with the blushies. Aw. The next day. Damn, bro, I thought we were getting the prologue or the epilogue or whatever. We spent the day bidding farewell to all our friends in the Shinsengumi. Imagine it was the Onk instead of hey Onk. I was a little sad that there were many who were too busy for us to meet, but we couldn't delay our departure any longer.
そんじゃあ行くか。
Why did autocorrect add of? Oh. Maybe they were thinking you were comparing it. Yes, let's go. As we exited the compound, a full moon shone brilliantly in the sky, illuminating the entirety of the path ahead of us. You're on mobile because desktop had lag. Oh, okay. Yeah, weird the desktop was lagging. I usually trust desktop for a quicker live time, but considering Heisuke's condition, we had to leave at night when everyone was asleep. We had figured this to be the easiest option given that, for all intents and purposes, Heisuke and I no longer existed in the Shinsengumi. We thought no one would be there to see us off, but... Oh, there they are, the gang. You disconnected your phone from Wi-Fi, so it's using a different connection. Oh, I see.
遅かったな。待ちわびたぞ。
水臭いですよ、お二人とも。見送りぐらいさせてください。
Hijikata, Saito, and Shimada?
I've been waiting for this.
Oh, they're alive. Yay.
俺たちに挨拶なしで出て行っちまうつもりだったのかよ。
お二人とも今まで本当にお世話になりました。
なんだよみんなして。忙しいんじゃなかったのか。
確かに暇ではない。だが戦友の門出を見送るぐらいはしてもよかろう。
お二人が仙台から戻ってきた後、会えずじまいでしたからね。無事で本当に何よりでした。そしてお二人とも、どうかこれからも無事でいてください。
Same for all of you too.
そうだよ。戦場に残るのはそっちの方なんだからさ。
確かに我々はまだしばらく戦から抜けられそうにありませんね。
だがあんたたちは十分だ。
Excuse me.
敵と己自身とな。そろそろ戦いを終えてもいい頃だろう。幸せになれ。
We will. Thank you for everything.
言われなくても分かってるよ。ありがとな。
Hijikata silently observed our banter. Nero's a super reference because not only did he have a demon arm, but it also got cut off too. Yeah, that is true. He'd already said everything he wanted to say.
それじゃあ行くか。
Yay! Okay. Or I think that's more of an okay. We waved to our friends, turning our backs when... Oh, Hijikata. His final words to us floated by, carried by the wind. Oh, look at them! Oh, how lewd! They're holding hands. I like the glow of the fireflies there too. So much had happened since that fateful moonlit night when I first encountered the Shinsengumi. From now on, our paths would likely never cross again. But... Close up! Hey, Heisuke! Hey, Heisuke! Hey, Heisuke! I loved everyone in the Shinsengumi. Memories of our time came floating back to me. How the Shinsengumi worked so hard to make a name for themselves, even as the shogunate and the other domains spat on them. The internal strife when new blood joined their ranks. The time when Heisuke left the Shinsengumi to join the Guardians of the Imperial Tomb. How Heisuke almost lost his life at Abura no Koji, leading him to become a Fury. And finally, his triumph over the former colonel of the Shinsengumi. It was difficult to believe that all of this and more had occurred in the span of 4.5 years. Yeah, man, they time skipping. Or like very quick. Just yeah, 4 years, that's quick stuff. Kasen and Toho also has an evil demon arm. I figured because of the demon arm mentions, yeah. That's right, I remember her arm was bandaged. the close-up on the hands. We sent all these memories off with a smile and walked forward, hand in hand. The moonlight when I'd met them had been harsh and cold. We had Iba and Takeda. Very true. Oh, meds time. Let's see, do I have... Oh shit. Let me grab some water.
I'm gonna finish getting this salad and then I'm ready to go.
Okay. This should end soon, I hope. Did any of the endings involve Yukimura having kids? Yes. That, Harada. Yeah, Harada and her had a kid. But that's the only one I really remember, actually. But it... Ugh. Oh, fuck. Pill almost went down the wrong chute. I'm good. But its light as we parted was incredibly gentle. And so, summer passed us by. Yes. Well, there we go. You know, not gonna lie, I think Heisuke's route is my favorite so far, because, like, I like how in the end we had, you know, we had Kazuma, or like, you know, overall we had Kimigiku, Kazuma join up to help save Sen. Yeah, I thought that was cool. It was different, because we don't usually see Sen and Kimigiku, like, really involved in the routes. Excuse me. So that was a nice change of pace. Like, it's always fun to see these routes. They're just so different from each other. I'm trying to... I don't know who I should do next. Let me look up my options. Damn, the first CG they show is the fucking Slappa. Or wait, well, they showed another one, but it's free. Let me see. Hakuoki romance options. Let's see. I kind of want to try Saito next. Yeah, go from a... Oh, there's the funny haha moment with Kazuma. You know way. Oh, that's the best route. No, but for real, I think we'll do Saito next. I like Saito, he's cool. Going from an energetic character to a silent character. Like, Saito will really be the quiet one. So I am curious to see what his route is going to be like. But of course, we gotta see the epilogue first. I want to see the happy ending! Let us see. Yay! Alright, come on, reel it in, reel it in. It'll be interesting to see what his route will be like when he leaves the Shinsengumi to spy on Ito. I know, huh? And I wonder who his big bad will be. Alright, let's finish this for real, for real. Later on, we would hear news carried to us by the wind. Following Sanan's occupation of Sendai, the domain fell into chaos before eventually collapsing. Suffering the loss of its key member, the Northern Alliance had no means of recovering, and the country ushered in a new age of government. Time flowed onward, paying no heed to those left behind in the shadows of history. However, no matter how the world changed, it meant nothing to us, living hidden away in the secluded mountains. Tree. Oh yeah, here we go, Yukimura Village. In the place of my birth, Yukimura Village, time trickled leisurely by. Hi, Chowda! Heisuke's body had been in terrible shape, but the abundant clean water and fresh air healed him, little by little. Shadows! History! It's time to make history, yeah! Over time, his episodes grew less and less frequent. Good. And before we knew it, he was able to bask in the sunlight once more. However, it did make him sleepy. Every now and then, I'd catch him sprawled across the tall grass, napping under the shade of an old tree. It really was a war out there every day, right? Soon, it became a daily ritual, his head resting peacefully on top of my lap as he dozed off. I often caught myself falling asleep right next to him, leaning back onto the tree trunk as I held him close. Today was one such day. I slept, dreaming of the old days as the wind softly brushed against my cheeks. Oh, she's remembering. Kondo and Hijikata were leading. Okita and Saito stood just behind them. Nagakura and Harada were joking off to the side. And the rest of the men stood proudly around them. Rip Okita, right? And Kondo. And of course... Nani? Is that Heisuke? I slowly opened my eyes against the bright sunlight. Oh, he's wearing a kimono. He looks so soft. Oh, look at him. Oh. A smile sprang to my lips, carried on from my dream. Did I fall asleep? Normally I would have rushed to tidy up my hair, but for some reason, I wasn't bothered by it at all. Yeah, like, 'cause who else is here anyways? I turned lightly, nestling more comfortably in his lap, and looked at him as I muttered softly. I had a dream about the past. I saw Kondo and Hijikata, and everyone else too. I can't remember. I think you were there at first, but then you left. Love is more powerful than anything. Except TV. Damn, bro, no cure for TV. I fluttered my hands upwards, as if chasing after the wisp of a dream as it floated away. Heisuke kindly caught my hand, holding it tightly. His hands were so small, yet so firm. Don't worry. Heisuke gets his Fury status cured, but Okito can't just get his TV cured, right? So sad. Well, there we go. So that was Heisuke's route. Yeah, again, interesting. Interesting that we had, you know, had to fight Sanan as our final boss. Nothing to, like, I mean, Kodo showed up for a bit, but yeah. GG's. So we'll do Saito's next time for Hakuoki. So, let me see. I think Metaphor is gonna be next on the list. Let me double check. Yes, Metaphor is next on the list, so look forward to Metaphor Refantasio tomorrow, possibly, or, you know, next time I stream. So yeah. Thank you guys once again for tuning into the stream. As always, love chatting with you guys and hanging out. If you're just watching, I'm always glad to be entertainment. Yes, get ready for that anxiety. Anyways, yeah, look forward to Metaphor next time. But yeah, thank you guys once again for tuning in to the stream. Matanene, my dudes. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your night or day, wherever you may be. And I'll catch you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there, and peace out.